Welcome back to the Paul Soares Jr. Minecraft server. We are members of the Patreon, and we are here having fun in our base that we're building. So you can see that I forgot to record the part where I went to the nether, like that would be the exciting part, and now you get to see the boring part again. Got myself a couple pieces of nether wart from a fortress and replanted immediately, and then got some soul sand by hanging off the edge of a cliff. So put my soul sand down here. Time to start brewing potions because we plan to sell potions in our shop in Wolfboro, and as soon as the shop traded plugin is ready, we're going to be doing that. So we have to have some stock to get our potions going, and so I set up a brewing stand here in my basement and have been brewing some potions. So you guys can watch as I put the water in and then count how many times I have to go back to the chest for the netherrack because nether wart, sorry, because I forgot to take it out the first time. And it's funny to watch this because instead of rearranging this the easy way, I do it the hard way. My kids always laugh at me for that. So that's something you might want to watch for in future videos too. You can see actually as I finished this little process here, we also went and fought some blazes. Mr. Gypster and the Bizarcandian and I stood around the blaze spawner and killed some blazes. You can see that I'm got to get some food going, but also that I get pretty bored with the idea of going out to the swamp to fill bottles. So it's time to make some buckets and make an infinite water source in my basement. So we've got our potions going here, and they're all ready to go. We are making strength, infinite, and health, and things like that, and trying to do everything in the extended and longest possible way so that they are strongest possible. So let's go make some potions, some buckets to go out to the swamp and get some water and make ourselves an infinite water source. So we are sitting here going upstairs again now in our place. We've got the downstairs kind of going along, but we haven't done a lot of finishing construction yet. So you guys won't miss too much of the construction, I hope. So got those done. Might as well fill the bottles while we're here and then head back to our spot. So now the spot where you get to see how totally ADD and distracted I am. You see a zombie. Oh my gosh, gotta kill a zombie. Oh, look, there's a skeleton. Let's kill him too. We love this bow that we got at Akuyasa's magical weapons shop. It's fantastic. And we got to go check on our lava to make sure nobody's messed with it. We put a sign up to make sure nobody did. And we might as well, while we're here, get some wheat because we passed the garden and we see that the wheat is ready. So we pull it up. I've noticed that in 1.13, the ground is a lot more sensitive to turning back to hard dirt than it used to be. But we have to replant our garden, and we're getting all this wheat for bread, and we need to make sure that we're going to keep it growing. So we harvest all the rest of it and plant it here. And I have just a little tiny spot of growing here. I don't need a big area of wheat or anything because the food lasts pretty long if you're not battling everything in creation. And so I've got all of this wheat now. We will have to make some of it into bread, but we will also take some of it next door and feed the cows in Rosebud, the little town next door, which is very fun. My friend Textron said that I was able to kill their cows as long as I breed them, so I'm happy to do that. Got my little podzol area here of mushrooms, thanks to Mr. Isaac Osman, who planted my giant spruce trees. I'm super excited about those, and they kind of block the view of the town from my tower and the view of my tower from the town. So first breed the cows on the top, and then the baby cows fall down to the bottom, and you go down the ladder, and then you can see, oh, look at all the cows. You go down there with the wheat, and then you kill the big cows, and the little cows grow up down there. So it gives you a few meat and a few leather. I think I got like 3. Yeah. And then you go back up to the top, and I always try to make sure that I breed the cows as often as I can go by. And then the sheep over here, breed some sheep in case we get some more wool. Blacksmith, this little flick the thing for luck, but I can't because I'm not part of the city of Rosebud. This is a little storage bunker down there, and people can use it as a shelter from phantoms. try and breed the cows again. It's too soon. And then let's see, we'll try to head back to our little area, town, our little tower area. You can see our tower is progressing in the background. And as we head back over here, of course, we are easily distracted by trying to see what's happening in the swamp. People are constantly trying to build things in the swamp, and we want to keep the swamp kind of dark because of the slimes that spawn here. So slimes are in great supply. I don't know who's building that, but we're taking it down. And slimes are in very short supply on our server and very much needed for pistons and potions and all kinds of things. So we see something is getting built over here. We should go check it out. So we will go do that and walk around a little bit to see what has been happening in the swamp. See where it's over here. I keep trying to find out too how the land attaches so that when I bring animals over, I'll be able to, be better about not having to build 9,000 block bridges like I've had to do before. Go through the dark forest over here to see what they're building, and it looks like it's going to be a naval shipyard. It is quite enormous, and actually it is going to be a naval shipyard, and they're going to build a duplicate of a famous ship in it. I'll have to look it up and tell you guys what it's going to be. And somebody's building a house over here. This is Bubba's shed. Everyone is welcome, except that everyone's not welcome because his door's not locked. His door is locked, so he's got obviously a mine going down that way. So obviously lots of things are coming to the swamp, and we got to make sure that people don't just light it all up or the slimes won't spawn. And you can see our tower peering in and out from the background back there. I'm sorry I did all the construction off camera. I keep forgetting to record it. I'm new to this recording thing and I keep forgetting to turn on OBS when I play. But we are checking it out, make sure there's no baddies hanging around, and back inside to get back to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of bricks and cracked bricks and mossy stone bricks, and we're going to put some nether bricks together, and we're going to put a witch hat on top of our tower. So I've put some dirt up as a buttress, and we're going to extend that up a little more. I've built a dark oak balcony that has fences, so it has a nice open area, and we'll use that later for growing netherwort. But I'm going to make the witch hat with the nether brick because I like the dark color and it looks kind of witchy, and we're going to have it stick way up in the air. So I'm sorry for it twisting around like this, but you got to get the stairs going the right way, and I wanted to do this fast because otherwise it took me hours and hours to do this. So I'm using slabs and stairs and nether brick blocks to make the witch hat come up, and then I'm going to make the point tip over to the side. Then after I finish that, I'm going to add some stone and some cracked stone brick and some slabs and some mossy stone to the bottom to kind of organically tie the bottom more into the landscape. Then we'll add some leaves and some vines to give it that nice overgrown spooky look. So I'm going to put on some music and just let this process continue. you can see now our tower is pretty much done on the outside. We're coming in from Rosebud's side to take a look at how gorgeous it is. Pretty happy with the witch hat. Might make a few adjustments later, but we've added lots of vines, lots of shrubbery, and we've added a path that goes up to the door, put in the flooring on the first floor, and that's pretty much what we're going to do. I'll see you guys again in the next episode. Thanks for watching.